The forest was quiet, too quiet. Celine could hear nothing but the rhythm of her own breath and the sound of heavy paws pressing against damp earth. The giant wolf beside her did not break stride, though his golden eyes kept shifting toward her, measuring her strength with every step. He was a beast of legend, feared by men and hunted by kings, yet here he walked not as a predator but as her guardian. For days, they had traveled under the pale glow of the moon. Villages whispered about them, the girl with silver hair and the beast of the mountains, walking together like shadow and flame. To the people, it was a story to frighten children. But for Celine, it was survival. She was the last of her line, heir to a ruined throne. Her kingdom had fallen to the Iron Order, men who bled the land dry and broke all oaths. Alone hunted, she should have perished. But the wolf had found her. The night she fled the burning city, she collapsed by a riverbank. From the shadows emerged the great wolf, his teeth glistening, his growl promising death. Yet instead of striking, he had stared at her as if searching her soul. Then slowly, he bowed his head. From that moment, they had been bound. Now, as they crossed into the high valleys, their enemies appeared at last. The Iron Order's hunters blocked the path, armored in black steel, blades glinting like fangs of the night. They sneered when they saw her, shouting, "There's the witch. And her dog." The wolf snarled, golden eyes blazing. He stepped forward, his massive frame casting a shadow that made the bravest hesitate. The men raised their spears, but the girl lifted her hand. "You face me and you face him," Celine said, her voice cold as the moon. The hunters charged. The wolf leapt, his roar splitting the sky. He crashed into the first soldier, tearing shield and flesh apart. His movements were not wild but precise, each strike meant to protect the girl at his side. Celine stood tall, chanting words of her bloodline. The air shimmered, and moonlight descended in silver flames. Spears shattered against invisible walls of light. She moved through the chaos like the night itself, her hand brushing the wolf's fur every time he circled back to guard her. The clash was brutal. Men screamed as fangs crushed bone and silver fire burned through steel. Arrows hissed through the night, but none found their mark, either shattered against the wolf's hide or dissolved in Celine's glowing wards. Together, they fought like storm and shadow, the living memory of an oath long forgotten. One by one, the hunters fell. Not to a witch alone, nor to a wolf alone, but to the bond of two souls who fought as one. When silence finally returned, Celine sank to her knees. Her strength was spent, yet she was alive. The wolf padded to her side, lowering his head. His eyes searched her face, lingering as if to ask, "Are you still with me?" She smiled faintly, resting her hand against his fur. "Always." In that moment, she realized the truth. He was not her weapon, nor her servant. He had chosen her, not because of blood or destiny, but because he believed in her. The road was still long. The Iron Order would send more. Beyond the mountains lay greater battles, darker powers. But the girl and the wolf walked forward, their shadows stretching under the moon. Wherever they went, whispers would follow, "The last daughter of the moon walks with the beast of legends." Together they face the world bil-muqabil, and the world trembles. For he was the wolf who chose her, and she was the girl who gave him reason.